What if a black hole swallowed the Earth? Black holes are among the most mysterious and terrifying objects in the universe. They are regions of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape their grasp. The idea of a black hole swallowing Earth sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, yet it is a fascinating scientific thought experiment. What would really happen if Earth encountered a black hole? How would our planet, our solar system, and even humanity be affected? In this article, we will explore step by step what might occur if a black hole swallowed the Earth, from the earliest signs of danger to the ultimate fate of everything we know. 1. Understanding black holes. Before we imagine Earth falling into a black hole, we need to understand what black holes are and how they work. A black hole forms when a massive star collapses under its own gravity at the end of its life cycle. The core becomes infinitely dense, creating what scientists call a singularity, a point of infinite density and zero volume. Surrounding this singularity is the event horizon, the invisible boundary beyond which nothing can escape. Black holes come in different sizes. Stellar mass black holes, a few times the mass of our Sun. Intermediate black holes, hundreds or thousands of times the Sun's mass. Supermassive black holes, millions or billions of solar masses, often found at the centers of galaxies. For our thought experiment, let's imagine a stellar mass black hole, perhaps about 10 times the mass of the Sun, drifting into our solar system. 2. The first signs of danger. If a black hole were approaching Earth, we would notice its effects long before it arrived. Black holes may be invisible themselves, but their gravity distorts spacetime and affects nearby stars and gas clouds. Telescopes would detect unusual gravitational effects on the orbits of planets, moons, and asteroids. As the black hole drew closer, it would disrupt the orbits of the outer planets like Neptune and Uranus, then gradually destabilize Jupiter and Saturn. Astronomers would quickly realize something catastrophic was on its way. 3. Gravitational chaos in the solar system. The solar system is a delicate balance of gravitational forces. The Sun holds the planets in orbit, while each planet exerts smaller pulls on its neighbors. The arrival of a black hole would break this balance. Depending on its trajectory, the black hole could sling planets out of the solar system entirely, capture some planets into new orbits around itself, drag massive amounts of asteroids and comets inward, bombarding the inner planets. In the worst case, the black hole might even pull the Sun itself slightly, altering the entire architecture of the solar system. 4. Earth's final days before capture. As the black hole gets closer to Earth, the first noticeable effect would be tidal forces. Gravity from the black hole would pull on Earth unevenly, stronger on the side facing the black hole and weaker on the far side. This would cause massive earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. The atmosphere itself might begin to tear away as particles escape into space. At this stage, life would already be in chaos. Communication satellites would be ripped from orbit. Power grids would collapse. The skies might glow with strange radiation as matter near the black hole heats up to millions of degrees and emits X-rays. 5. Crossing the event horizon. Eventually, Earth would approach the event horizon. To an outside observer, Earth would appear to slow down, never quite crossing the boundary. Light from our planet would stretch into longer and longer wavelengths due to gravitational redshift, until Earth seemed to fade into darkness. But for those of us on Earth, the experience would be very different. As we crossed the event horizon, time and space would distort dramatically. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time slows down near a black hole. From our perspective, the universe outside would appear to speed up infinitely. In a strange sense, we would see the future of the universe flash before us in moments. 6. Spaghettification. Once inside the event horizon, we would experience one of the most terrifying phenomena known as spaghettification. Because the gravitational pull on our feet, closer to the singularity, would be far stronger than on our head, our bodies, and the entire planet, would stretch into long, thin shapes, like spaghetti. Eventually, atoms themselves would be torn apart. The Earth would be shredded into streams of matter spiraling into the singularity. This matter might form an accretion disk around the black hole, glowing brightly as it falls inward. 7. The fate of Earth's matter. So what happens to all the matter that once made up Earth? It becomes part of the black hole's mass. According to the laws of physics as we currently understand them, all the information about Earth, its oceans, mountains, and civilizations, is compressed into the singularity. Some theories, like the holographic principle, suggest that the information is somehow preserved on the event horizon, though we don't fully understand how. 8. Would anything escape? Ironically, even though black holes trap everything that falls into them, they are not completely black. In the 1970s, Stephen Hawking showed that black holes can emit tiny amounts of radiation, now called Hawking radiation. Over unimaginable timescales, this radiation could eventually cause the black hole to evaporate. If Earth were swallowed by a black hole, tiny traces of its energy might slowly leak back into the universe as Hawking radiation billions of years later. But nothing recognizable of our planet, or of us, would ever emerge. 9. The human perspective. From a human point of view, the idea of Earth being swallowed by a black hole is both terrifying and humbling. It reminds us of how fragile our existence is in the vast cosmos. Black holes are natural consequences of gravity and the life cycles of stars. They are not monsters chasing us, but they do highlight our smallness compared to the universe. If such an event ever happened, there would be no escape. Even fleeing to another planet in our solar system wouldn't help, since the entire solar system would be disrupted. Our only hope as a species would be to colonize other star systems long before such a danger arises. 10. Could this actually happen? The good news is that the chance of a black hole swallowing Earth is extremely small. The nearest known black hole, called Gaia BH1, is about 1,600 light-years away. That's unimaginably far. Black holes don't go roaming around the galaxy devouring planets at random, they only affect things that come very close. Still, the thought experiment is valuable. It pushes us to understand gravity, relativity, and the fundamental laws of the universe more deeply. If a black hole ever swallowed Earth, the sequence of events would be catastrophic and irreversible. Our planet would first experience gravitational chaos, then tidal destruction, and finally spaghettification as it crossed the event horizon. Earth's matter would become part of the black hole, and its identity would be lost forever. Although the odds of this happening are near zero in our lifetimes, or even in the lifetime of humanity, it is a powerful reminder of the forces that govern the cosmos. Black holes, while terrifying, are also key to unlocking the mysteries of physics, time, and the ultimate fate of the universe. In the end, imagining Earth falling into a black hole is not just about fear. It is about awe. It is about realizing that our tiny blue planet is a fragile jewel floating in a vast and sometimes hostile universe. And it is about motivating us to cherish the time we have, to explore the cosmos, and to keep asking the biggest questions of all: where did we come from, and what is our ultimate destiny?